and the Ad Council.
And WECS Willimantic. Okay, on the line we have Jennifer Hill of Jennifer Hill and Company. How are you?
Good. How are you doing, Mark?
I'm doing wonderful now that you're talking with us.
Oh, thanks.
It's great. It's hard to believe it's been a year now since I've talked to you.
I know, huh?
Yeah. So Swan Day CT, a wonderful event celebrating. What is it? S is supporting women and artists. Network. Yes.
Support women artists now.
Now, okay, there you go. I always mess that up.
You were close.
Very close. The important thing is that we have to support women artists.
Yes. And SWAN is actually a part of an international movement. So SWAN is actually known now globally to be support with artists now. That
is incredible. And even more incredible, you are one of 7 sites to be chosen as the elite SWAN Day sites, right?
Yes, we're one of the flock.
That is awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Martha Richards, who started this whole movement, is very supportive of women in the arts. And she has given us a grant to help with some of our overhead. And she's done that for, 7 of the other swans. Wow. So we're lucky to have somebody behind us support us that way.
That is great. And this is the 5th anniversary of your event here in Connecticut, right?
Yes.
That is incredible.
We started ours the first year.
And you've been playing at different venues throughout the years?
Yeah, we've had it at a couple different venues. And this year we're at a place called the Dirt Salon, which is on Bartholomew Avenue in Hartford. And it's more of an artist-run place. It's not a normal venue. It's a place that we're using for the night, and it has artist gallery space and 40-foot high ceilings where we can have our aerialist doing her acrobatics from. And we will have 2 different stages going with music and 4 rooms exploded with art.
That is great. Are you going to have somebody flying from the ribbons there from the ceilings?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, that is cool.
Her name is Stephanie Santoro, and she's amazing. She does those tricks where she hangs the long silk cord type thing, and goes upside down and backwards.
That is very artistic. I know several years ago when I saw Cirque du Soleil, that was kind of the first time I saw anything like that. And recently, it seems to be more popular. Pink did it at one of the award shows a couple of years ago.
Yes, that was pretty amazing.
Yeah, she was incredible. So that's great. We get to see it right up close and live in person.
Yes. This is the first year we've been able to do that.
Oh, good. I like you're expanding out, you're branching out, and you're doing different things.
Well, it's funny because Stephanie got in touch with us the first year, but we never had a place that would embrace something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And the Dirt Salon is very open to all of the ideas. And they actually hired her beforehand for another show that they did where she was more of an ice princess in a Zhivago-themed sort of night. And so it's nice that they embrace all sorts of art. And we're like, sure, you can have this girl hanging from the rafters.
That's one of the coolest things about Swan Day is you have all different types of artists. You don't have just musical performers. You have visual art. You have performing art. All types of different art styles.
Yes, we have filmmakers. This year, the films will be a little bit easier to watch since we're going to have a film gallery set up in the upstairs with seating, and you can have a question and answer session with one of the filmmakers, talk to them about why they do what they do and how they do what they do.
That is excellent. Another thing I noticed from the press release that you sent me is that it seems like you're more marketing it not just to women this year. Even though it's a celebration of women in art, you're not like excluding men from showing up and enjoying it as well.
No, and we've never been that way. It's always been our motto to tell people that that's not how our show is. It's more of a sort of a Lollapalooza female event where you can see female punk rockers, you can see R&B artists, you can see rappers, you can see a jazz diva, a pop singer, a country crooner, everybody in one spot. And you can see someone creating art and stage. We have a full burlesque show this year with 5 different performers. So it's going to be crazy.
Excellent. And I did not feel out of place at all last year. I mean, I thoroughly enjoyed the whole event last year.
Good. I'm glad. I'm glad to know that from the male point of view.
And I don't know. Maybe my point of view was a little skewed a little bit because I work for an all women's organization, but I don't think the general average typical male would feel out of place. Definitely not.
No.
It wasn't like I walked in the door and like all the eyes were on me because I was out of place or anything. No, definitely not. Definitely not.
No, it's not that kind of show.
No, definitely not.
There's a lot of guys that help us out because their girlfriends, their wives, their sisters are involved.
Yeah, and some of the performing artists, the bands, they have males in the bands. It's just
yeah.
What is the criteria? You have to have at least like a lead singer. It has to be a woman, or
it's a female-fronted band.
Okay.
So something where the woman's in the lead role of the band, an original band.
Excellent. Now, returning this year, you have Canyon, which is what I hate to say I have a favorite, but if I did, Canyon would be right at the top, right along with Jennifer Hill and Company.
Thank you.
And Canyon, I don't know if you knew this, but she came down to the show last year after Swan Day. Also, we had Grim Generation.
Yeah.
And they were fantastic. They were phenomenal here down in the studio. I wasn't expecting much from like the CD that I heard from them, but in person, it's just phenomenal.
Well, I think it's really important when we go through submissions to look at not only live performances, but to listen to the CDs. But a lot of times, I find that I like the live performances better than the CDs because I see exactly what I'm getting and what they're like when they're on stage.
Yeah, you're just getting so much more live in person. It's no fun to be cooped up in a house all day and just be listening to CDs and digital media. You need to go out and experience these things.
Yeah.
And Swan Day CD is a perfect way to go out and experience the arts.
A whole bunch of them for, in one night.
Absolutely. Now, this year, you have also returning is Addie Brownlee, which I thought I was going to be able to get her to come down to the show. She never did. But hopefully, maybe if I go and talk to her in person, maybe I'll be able to convince her to come down.
Oh, I'm sure you could. She's from New York, so it's probably a bit of a drive.
That's what I figured, because I think I did contact her through email once or twice, and she said she was interested. I know it's a matter of finding a way to come up here out of the way.
Yeah, well, the nice thing about Swan is a lot of them get to talk to people and make those sort of appointments and connections. So maybe when you see her, you can pencil her in somewhere.
Yeah, and you've got like all these tables set up outside the actual hall, and people are selling their CDs, and you can go up and talk to a band that you just listened to live, and you can say, hey, you can talk to them, and you can get their CD if you want. You can get some more information, sign up on their mailing list or whatever.
Yeah, I mean it's all about networking. Yeah,
definitely. Networking is a critical skill to have these days.
And everybody at Swan is very gracious. They want to talk to everybody. They want to help out the band next to them and, bring them maybe on a mini tour or maybe, use one of their bass players for their next project or something.
Yeah.
So it's pretty cool.
Excellent. I love it. So I can't wait. The 31st, it's going to be in Hartford this year. Swan Day CT, a celebration of women artists. It's going to be at Dirty Salon?
The Dirt Salon.
Dirt Salon on Bartholomew Avenue.
Yeah.
Can't miss it. Just go. It's a short street. You just go to Bartholomew Avenue, type it into your GPS. You'll get there. You'll find some parking, and just follow everybody who's like pouring into this building.
Yeah, you'll see it.
You can't miss it. It's going to be a happening place.
Yes, it is. We've actually sold a good amount of tickets already online.
Excellent.
So I'm pretty excited. I'm pretty sure it's going to sell out, so I would say you should buy your tickets now.
And where can people go to buy tickets in advance?
Right now we have tickets in advance on ShowClicks. So you go to showclicks.com/event/SwanDayCT.
Excellent. And if they can't remember all that, they're driving or something, just go to Facebook, type in Swan Day CT, and you'll find all the information, I'm sure.
Yes.
Excellent. Jennifer, thank you for calling.
Thank you for having me call.
Appreciate
it.
How's your wonderful husband doing?
He's doing great. He is working so hard on all of the graphics and programs and the website. So he's been busy.
Oh, good. Tell him I miss seeing him, and I'll talk to him in 2 weeks.
Yeah, he will like that.
Excellent. Thanks a lot, Jennifer.
All right, thanks for talking.
All right, I'll play some of this music that you sent over. I'll be playing it for the rest of the show.
All right, thank you so much.
All right, take care.
All right, you too.
Jennifer Hill of Jennifer Hill and Company, the organizer of Swan Day CT 2012 this year. A wonderful celebration of women artists right here in the local community. Well, not too local to Willimantic, but it's a short drive if you head to Hartford. And that's going to be on the 31st of March. That's 2 Saturdays from now. And it's going to be at the Dirt Salon on Bartholomew Avenue. So definitely, if you're looking for something to do, it's a guarantee. You will have fun. If you're not someone who likes to sit under a rock and you want to go out, grab some friends, not next Saturday, 2 Saturdays from now, go to Hartford, Bartholomew Avenue, Swan Day CT. It's a wonderful event. You will have a wonderful time, I guarantee you. All right, we'll have some more music coming up in just a bit. Stay tuned. We have a public service announcement.